Greetings, dear, beautiful, magnificent spirit soul that you are. I acknowledge you. I recognize your beingness, who you are. Yeah. See, we all know who we are at the level of our true being, and that's what we're here about. My topic is how to make fast advancement. That means how to make fast advancement. How to quickly attain your objectives, your goal. And one of the ways is to remember what you know. Don't backslide. So once you have a realization and then the next time an opportunity is to apply that, make sure you hold to what you know and you apply that. Because what happens is people can make advancement and then they fall into doubt. And what that happens is that doubt, that there's a thought there, a belief, a monolith of some kind in consciousness, that in that subconscious, in the mind app, so to speak, that there is a blockage there that is set up to keep you from going there. And it's why people are afraid to give up fear. They're afraid to give up fear because they actually believe that fear supports them. As if you're not smart enough to know that if you see a big old bear come running down the hill, that, well, hey, man, you might need to do something, you see, or whatever that may be. But you're not living in fear and terror, and plus you know where you are and what's happening. You're awake, you're alert, you're conscious. All right. Now, hold on to what you know. That means remembering what you know. And one of the things I wanted to share about was, say, for instance, okay, I was looking at how to upgrade my life, me, to move up to the next level of what I know is there, but I may not be practicing at the level I could be. And that's kind of true for all of us. So, so I started noticing all the things that I used to do along the way that was really great, then I stopped. I thought, well, why did I stop that? Well, you just get tired of it, bored, or you just forget about it, you don't, and it works. For instance, like taking bee pollen. Or if you need to, royal jelly. Now, there's something really powerful in real honey, really good honey. And honey also, where it's the beehives are near medicinal plants, herbs and that sort of thing, the honey becomes medicinal. So really cool. All right. So now I know that, and so now I need that. That's my plan. I'm looking to go get some and start to take some of that bee pollen again. Now another thing, I have my little trampoline, what do you call it, bouncy thing, in the living room because I have my projects out. Like if you come here to the farm where I live for a retreat or anything, you say, I've got a lot of projects that I'm doing with the farm, okay? So right there at the little trampoline every day, because I was doing it for a while and then quit, but I jiggle on it. I don't have to jump boom, 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 because water likes to dance, and the body's mostly water. And when we do like that, it's also supposed to help with the bones. And another thing, a lot of people don't know, and I just realized, because I do the raw milk, and if I didn't, I would completely be a vegan and all this kind of stuff, but I have, neighbor cows, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I know. Cecilia, Kate, these are my cows. So anyway, the calcium gets into the bones through the magnesium. But if we don't have enough magnesium, then the calcium, you get deposits, but the bones don't get the calcium. See, so what happens is, I went, oh yeah, right, okay. So different things that I learned about health, like, okay, oh yeah, maybe take some spirulina every day or whatever, some green, gotta have the green or the green things. And so I said, oh yeah, I was doing that, but then I stopped. Okay, so I bring all those different things that work. And it's like, okay, so I was thinking about doing more events up here at Mount Shasta, maybe 3-hour, 2-hour, all day. Just like I also do 1- and 2-person retreats and everything, so a person could get really immersed in what they need to know to attain whatever it is they want in their career, their life's work, their relationships, their health, their vitality, their God consciousness, and all of that. And I was thinking, well, I need to start writing maybe out my MailChimp every once in a while. I haven't written anything in MailChimp for maybe 3 years. I pay it every month, but I haven't done anything. Okay, I said, well, I can send that out. And then again, I could do or whatever, and then it just different things to bring it back into. Oh, and I started rinsing my hair with what was it? It was really cool. Vinegar and water, because my grandma did that, and it was great, and it takes out old oils and stuff. Then I started using the Castile soap to wash because it has olive oil in it, and I go, yeah, because my hair is getting really dry. You know, you start looking at all, and then like if I started to gain a little weight, tiny bit of weight, well, yeah, because I was eating grains or something at night, and they're more, or beans or something, or cheese or something that was heavier to digest. And they don't digest well at night, so don't do that. I said, okay, right, great. See, like most people, someone said, you know, I can't lose weight. What do I do? Well, what do you mean? You're using it for something. You're attached maybe to the tongue. And they say the hardest thing to get over, according to the Vedic teaching, and which you can notice, you can test it yourself, is the tongue, what we say. Because people are spell casting on themselves continuously and tell them how bad it is, and it's going to be bad for them because they say it is, and they say bomb, 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 and that's not true. When you accept that, then you go into the system with everybody else because you're agreeing to that. So how about what we do is prepare now, start to look at all the stuff that works for you, that ever has worked for you, list it all out, and start looking at what that stuff you want to bring into your life, and make sure that you have that because it's working for you, you see. Like some people say, you know, this one of my students, when she came from Mexico many years ago, she didn't speak English, and she went to the library, and my book, What You Think of Me Is None of My Business, practically fell off the shelf. She used that to teach her English, and she applied it, and she practiced every single thing in it. She's a wonderful therapist now, a medicine woman. In New York, she's just working with clients and people, and she's in my Grandmaster mentoring program, and I worked with her for years to attain it. You know, so the thing is, you can do it. And what happens is some people get the idea. There was this one person wanted some treatment because, you know, spiritual mind treatment for her husband to have a healing because his body was diagnosed with cancer. Well, I know he's whole, complete, and well because I know how to do that. And at the same time, you have to be proactive. And when I mentioned, well, then he needs to find out what caused it and get rid of that, she thought then prayer didn't work. No. When you work on something, you focus it, you also have to do your work. There was a reason that the person got sick. So there's the psychological and the biological and all of this, and all of these deep-seated beliefs and all of this that are there. So that's the key, is how to make fast advancement, how to attain your goals quickly, is to not backslide. And when you make some progress, hold that place and start operating from that level of consciousness. And it really is about absolute knowing and absolute faith, beyond a shadow of a doubt of who you are. And doubt is the only thing that has to be removed as you absorb really divine sacred knowledge that's been left in some great ancient teachings that all went through the same process and gave us so many of these great steps that we could actually test and prove and use for ourselves to attain the topmost that is possible any living entity that ever has been or ever will be, and we are eternal. And that's it. Don't backslide. Hold your gains, put it all in there, bring all the good stuff back, use it continuously, and hey, let's go. This is it.
Cool.